come to the third phase or genre of literature, and that is drama. You see, history has it that drama is the oldest form of literature because it dated back to many years, BCs. You know, so drama is said to be the oldest form of literature. Now, drama too is a piece of writing, but then you should put this at the back of your mind. Drama is not complete until it is acted on stage. Drama is not, whether you read it up, is not complete. It's not just perfect until you act it on stage. Drama are meant for stage. Stage and drama are two inseparable beings or inseparable entities, as you may like it. That is why you see the likes of Olensho Ika, Chuna Chebes, every other dramatist, you know. That is what we call them. Take note. Dramatists are those, or playwright. Either dramatist or playwright are those that write drama for stage. Now, everyone that I know and everyone that you must have read, find out about them. You would have seen that they are plays. In fact, most of the time, this play that are further published for the consumption of other people around the world are first of all written as script for them to perform on the stage. So drama and stage are two inseparable entities. Drama is written for stage. It's meant to be acted. It's not perfect. It's not done. It's not fulfilled until it is acted on the stage. So drama, what is the purpose of drama? Two things, like poetry. Drama is meant to express, and drama is also meant to entertain. Drama is meant to express. Of every other genres of literature, drama expresses the most. It expresses the most. Is the one that you can relate to directly. Anybody can pick up a script and begin to act. And when they act, you will see that it takes over your mind. You pay attention to them because what they are doing is meaningful to you. It sends a message across to you that you cannot do away with. That is why it keeps you at the edge of your seat most time when you're seeing it on TV. Alright, it meant to do two things: express and number two, to entertain. Expression, they can do more than this too, but then the foremost aim, objective that they are to fulfill, that they make use of, or they are to do, is to express and to entertain. Poetry, sorry, forgive me, is to express and to entertain. That is because poetry too, like drama, they are recited. I told you that they can be recited. They are given voice to. If you read up poetry, is not understandable. It will not be understandable as it will be if you give voice to it. But the difference with drama is that drama, apart from giving voice to it, apart from projection, that the talking loud, you also have to make use of bodily conversation, bodily expression. You send messages across with the usage of bodies, you know, because it is written in acts and scenes. A particular action that takes place in under a particular scene, a particular habit, a particular character of a particular feature of a person that takes place in a scene. Alright, so now it expresses and it entertains. Definitely. What else would have entertained you if not performance? Performance is what drama is about. Stage, performance, acting. That is drama. So definitely you will get entertained. Although drama varies in types. Quickly, let us enumerate the types of drama. Types. Drama types. Well, you have 1, comedy, 2, tragedy, 3, you have tragicomedy, 4, you have farce, 5, you have melodrama. Now, I was trying to make you understand that the difference between drama and poetry is that there are plenty of actions to it, and then entertainment comes in more than in any other aspect of any other genres of literature. If you are watching a comedy, what is comedy? Comedy is just a kind of drama that ends on a good note. Whatever it is that has been happening from the beginning, maybe it's bad, maybe it's saddening, maybe it's uninteresting, maybe it's boring, but eventually, in the end, you have comedy. You are relaxed, you are happy because of the outcome. Because probably the person you like in the movie, which is normally referred to as the protagonist, maybe because he won, maybe because he in the end he came out successful, you're happy. That makes it comedy. But then tragedy, on the other hand, is the opposite, the direct opposite of comedy. In tragedy, probably it is the protagonist that loses, then the antagonist wins. The antagonist is the opposite of the protagonist. Is the person attacking the protagonist, your star, the superstar in the movie. The person attacking him is called the protagonist, the antagonist rather, and he is the protagonist. Maybe if in the end, after everything, after the manipulation, the everything, the antagonist eventually overcome the protagonist, that is tragedy. You're not happy the way it ends. Then tragicomedy is the mixture of both. Tragicomedy is the mixture of both, but then it is still comedy in the end, because there are plenty of tragedies. There are plenty of good people that died. There are plenty of people that are innocent that died. But eventually, nature still takes its course, and the antagonist is brought to law. Is brought to dance to the music, and you're happy. Probably the protagonist is still alive, but the antagonist is punished. You're happy. So it's still tragicomedy. Now, farce is excessive comedy. Most of the time, it might even appear that it doesn't have a meaning. You'll just be like, you're just laughing all through. For instance, if you know Mr. Bean, people like Mr. Bean or Papa Jasco and the rest like that, you keep laughing. The idea is that you just keep laughing. They are clowns, jesters in the play. It's nothing serious. It's just laughter all the way. That is fast. Now melodrama is a sequential of probably everything. It could contain everything. You can laugh excessively, you can cry at some stage, you can be happy, and everything. Melodrama is just a fusion of virtually comedy, tragedy, tragicomedy, and farce. Now, these are the types of drama. There are class of drama, kinds of drama. Now, when you see any of this, whether it's comedy, whether it's tragedy, whether it's tragicomedy, whether it's farce, whether it's melodrama, it does something to you. It entertains you because you come alive. When you cry, you come alive. That is in the case of tragedy. When you're happy, you come alive. In the case of comedy, when you laugh excessively, you are alive. So drama entertains. It has the power to entertain at its peak. Now, from there, I would like to move. From there, I'll move to the text features of drama. The features of drama. Well, and then I must make you understand that just in case you're watching, or you're an audience where drama is being presented, and then tragedy becomes the order of the day in the end, and you don't like it, you might just want to argue that how is that entertaining when it ends in the way you don't like. There's something called catharsis. Now, catharsis is called purgation. Is a way to purge your feeling. You understand? In the moment you start crying, in fact, catharsis is applicable to both comedy and tragedy, because the moment you start crying or you're laughing excessively, this is what brings you back to control. You make you understand catharsis. What catharsis does to you is that eventually somebody might just tell you that, hey, why are you crying? Why are you crying? It's just a movie. It's just a play. Somebody wrote it, and even if it had happened sometimes in the past, it has happened. It's not happening anymore. It's painful, fine. But then, put yourself. You can't keep crying. You understand? That is where catharsis comes. And even when you're laughing excessively, there's somebody there again that will be like, yeah, it's just comedy. You don't have to disgrace yourself in public. Catharsis is a kind of control to your emotion. You understand? That you don't take it to the extreme. That is what catharsis is about. So, in that light, catharsis helps drama to achieve entertainment. Entertainment. Because you can always call yourself back from tragedy excessively and comedy, excessive comedy or farce. So, it's discipline. It's a disciplinary measure in drama. Now we are talking about the features. Features of drama. Number one, drama can have staging direction. Drama can have staging direction. Drama will have staging direction. That is normal. That is what drama is about. I told you that is tuned to stage. It's akin to stage. So drama, stage, they are together. So it has stage direction. Although you should understand that when we're talking about direction, we're not talking about the writing aspect now. Except that although in the writing, yeah, I remember now in the writing, sometimes you see explanations. Curtain draws, you see light comes up, you see stuff like that. Those are examples of stage direction. Although when it now comes to directing, the proper directions on stage, you will see that there's different. There is a little different from what you see in text. So it has stage direction. That stage direction can have a list of characters. Who are the characters, the stars, the actors, the performers in a drama, in a dramatic piece are called characters. They're characters. You understand? The people that act, for instance, in Lion and the Jewel, characters inside are Bale, CD, Baroka is Bale, Lakuli, and the rest of them. Those are the characters. People that make up the names that comes to make up the job. They are called the characters. List of characters. Alright. Now, I've said this before, but it's still part of it. It is written. It is written to be performed. Don't forget, in fact, this should come as number one. It is written to be performed. A dramatic piece, a written dramatic piece is written. They are scripts for performances. They are not script for the library. You'll find them in the library, don't get me wrong. But then they are meant for performances. They're supposed to be digestible. But for you to further understand them, it's supposed to be performed on the stage. If they are written, it is written to be performed. A very important key. Don't forget that. Now, I told you, if you remember very well in prose, that there can be dialogue in it. But the actual owner, the person, the personality that can claim auspices to dialogue is drama. Drama owns dialogue. That is how it operates. Drama owns dialogue. Dialogue is the spirit of drama. Now, what is dialogue? Dialogue is exchange of verbal words or oral communication from one person to another during the performance or on the stage. That is dialogue. Dialogue is you talk to a person and talk back, and by so doing, drama mirrors life, the true life event of whether a fictional write-up, because everybody talks. You talk to people and they talk back to you. You act it, they act back. As a response to what you must have said to somebody, somebody acts back. As a response to what somebody has said to you, you act back. That is dialogue. That is drama. Dialogue, although dialogue might not every time be oral, it might not be oral. We have what's it called now? We have acts that are not dialogue. I'm going to mention that to you again when we get to other features. Number 5 can include direction for costuming and physical setting. Can it include direction for costuming and physical now costuming is how the playwright expects you as a character to appear. Now, in costume, they want a drama piece gives a character. For instance, let's say my name is Mo, but then when I get into a piece, when I get into a piece from a playwright, I am no longer Mo. I am supposed to be the character in that piece that I'm given to. For instance, let's say Adelakun is supposed to be the character. So I'm going to drop Mo and become Adelakun. And for me to be Adelakun, there are directions for how Adelakun looks. So costuming brings that out in me. Apart from the character, apart from the act is actually the innate ability, you understand, to interpret the script, to become Adelakun instead of Mo. But then the costuming gives you the physical appearance of Adelakun as it is described in the piece. That is what costuming does to you. Then in a physical setting, that is what costumes do. Now, that is that about features of drama. Quickly, we move to forms of drama from the features. Now, finally, we are going to the forms of drama. Drama has been extensively, as much as we can, be explained. Now, it has forms, like every other genre that I've mentioned before now. It can take several forms. But then, we just talk about 5 of them now. One is a play. A play. A drama is a play. Another word for drama is a play. A play most of the time is it makes use of dialogue. The dialogue will talk about you use of it. In fact, it makes use of almost every element of drama. The dialogue, the gestures, costuming, and everything, directions and everything. It makes use of almost all the features of drama. 2. A skit. Now, in a skit is a shorter form of the play. A skit, I don't think a skit are written as a literature to be read in the library. A skit most of the time are just short form of drama, and most of the time they appear as under types of drama as farce. The farce we talked about earlier. Most of that, they are the one that transform as that transform to be skits. It's just short few messages are sent out. Although the fact that they are farces does not mean that it does not have a message it's sending across. Every one of them has a message they're sending home. So a skit is shorter than the regular play and is comical. Most of the time, many skits don't make use of audible voices. They don't make use of audible dialogue. They make use of other non-verbal communication, body language and stuff like that most of the time. But then, whatever it is they make use of, they will communicate it definitely to you. You will get the message. That is that about that. Number 3, we have opera. Opera. Well, an opera is An opera is the type you go to see. Is the let me put it in a way you understand. An opera is the substitution for cinema. Yeah. When you go to cinemas, you see dramas in big screen, but when you go for opera, you see drama live, or you see movies live. You see drama in big screen and cinema, but you see movies live on stage in opera. But the difference is that opera make use of their sing act kind of show, or sing act form of drama. In operas, you can be singing. Most of the time, the kind of song is classic. When you hear people singing out, pitching high, to communicate. The guy will come, the lady will come, singing, dancing, but then they are sending home messages. So operas most of the time are on stage, but they are lenient compared to movie. They don't have plenty of incidents or accidents as regards a movie. I just use that, understand, to relate them. But they are acted on massive stage and massive theaters. So opera is very beautiful, but then it's a sing act kind of form of drama. Then you have musicals too. Musical and opera almost the same. There are musical dramas. The musical drama almost the same as opera, not much different. Then you have monologue. The 5, which is the final one, you have monologue. Now, a monologue, like the word says, mono, just one person, a one-man drama, like a monologue. One person comes to act, to talk to himself, and act as if another person is there. Or it might be acting, and it may be acting as 2 different characters, or 3 or more at the same time. The person comes up and say, "Yeah, tell me what is wrong with you." He goes to this side, say, "Nothing is wrong with me, don't talk to me like that." That is a monologue. It's just one person delivering the drama to you. If you find a character that can fit and a person that can relate that very well, it is tasking, but it is interesting too when it's been able to deliver properly. So on this note, this is what I have for you in literature. For now, we've talked extensively on poetry, we've talked on prose, and now we finally come to the end of drama. Although we are still going to be talking further on this genres of literature as the time goes by. It is Literature Clinic, and it's courtesy Fusion Mobile.